Dialogue 1. Planning a trip. Hello. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So, are you planning a trip?
Yes, I'm thinking of traveling.
That sounds exciting. Where to?
I want to visit Japan.
Japan is beautiful. Why Japan?
I love Japanese culture and food.
That sounds amazing. When will you go?
I plan to go in summer.
Summer is a great time.
Yes, I heard the weather is nice.
What else do you want to do?
I want to visit temples.
You should also try sushi there.
Yes, I love sushi so much.
How do you plan your trip?
I usually book things in advance.
That's smart. What about your budget?
I set a budget before booking.
How much are you planning to spend?
Around $3,500 for the whole trip.
That sounds reasonable for Japan.
Yes, I also need to save money.
Are you traveling alone or with friends?
I'm going with a friend.
That sounds fun. Who's your friend?
Her name is Mia. She loves travel.
Cool. What activities will you do?
We plan to visit temples first.
Japan has many beautiful temples.
Yes, I can't wait to see them.
Have you checked flight prices yet?
Not yet, but I will soon.
It's better to book early, right?
Yes, booking early saves money.
What else do you want to see?
I want to visit Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji is amazing. Have you hiked?
Not yet, but I would love to.
You should try hiking there.
I'm a little nervous about hiking.
Don't worry, it's not too hard.
I'll practice a little before going.
Good idea. Hiking is fun though.
I'll also visit Tokyo for shopping.
Tokyo is famous for shopping.
I want to buy souvenirs there.
What kind of souvenirs?
I want traditional Japanese crafts.
Those are great gifts for family.
Yes, I'll bring gifts for everyone.
What about your accommodation? Have you booked?
Not yet, I'll book a hotel.
Are you staying in Tokyo?
Yes, for 3 nights in Tokyo.
What about other cities?
I'll go to Kyoto for 2 days.
Sounds like an amazing trip. Have fun.
Dialogue 2. Packing for a trip. Hello. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good to hear. Are you traveling soon?
Yes, I'm getting ready for a trip.
How exciting! Where are you going?
I'm going to Paris for vacation.
Paris. That sounds wonderful. Have you packed?
Not yet, I'm still organizing things.
I see. What will you pack?
I always pack my clothes first.
That's a good idea. What else?
I never forget my phone charger.
Me too. Chargers are very important.
Yes, especially for long trips.
What about your toiletries? Do you pack them?
Yes, I always bring shampoo, toothpaste.
That's smart. What else do you pack?
I also bring a first aid kit.
Oh, that's very practical. Good idea.
It's important to stay safe while traveling.
Absolutely. I also pack comfortable shoes.
Yes, I never forget comfortable shoes.
Do you pack light or heavy?
I try to pack light always.
Me too. It's easier to carry.
I agree. But I love shopping.
Haha, that's true. You'll buy more.
Exactly. I'll need extra space then.
Do you pack differently for work trips?
Yes, for work, I pack formal clothes.
That's a good plan for business trips.
I also bring a laptop and documents.
Very practical. Anything else for business?
I pack a notebook and pen.
Good idea. What about a vacation?
For vacations, I pack casual clothes.
I prefer packing light for vacations.
Same here, less is better.
How do you pack for adventures?
For adventure trips, I pack hiking boots.
Oh yes, hiking boots are important.
I also pack a water bottle.
Water is always necessary during adventures.
I also bring a small backpack.
That's very practical for hiking trips.
Yes, it's light and easy to carry.
Have you had any packing disasters?
Yes, I once forgot my passport.
Oh no. That must have been stressful.
It was very stressful, but I managed.
How did you solve it?
I had to rush to the embassy.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It was, but I learned from it.
What lesson did you learn?
Always check my documents before traveling.
That's a very important lesson.
Yes, now I always double-check everything.
Good idea. I always check my bags.
Packing carefully makes travel much easier.
Dialogue 3. Cultural differences.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Have you traveled recently?
Yes, I just came back from Italy.
Italy sounds amazing. How was it?
It was great, but very different.
What kind of differences did you notice?
The food in Italy was amazing.
I bet. What about other things?
They eat dinner very late there.
How late do they eat dinner?
Dinner starts at 9 p.m. or later.
That's very different from my country.
Yes, in my country we eat earlier.
How did you adjust to that?
I had to wait until 9 p.m.
Was it hard to get used to?
Yes, at first it was difficult.
Did you notice other cultural differences?
Yes, people in Italy are very loud.
Really? That's interesting. How so?
They talk loudly in restaurants and markets.
That sounds fun, actually. Did you mind?
At first, it surprised me a lot.
How did you feel after a while?
I got used to it actually.
That's good. Did you try speaking loudly too?
Haha, yes, I tried to.
Did it help with communication?
It did. People responded with energy.
That's great. What about the local customs?
I learned to greet people with a kiss.
A kiss? Where do you kiss?
On both cheeks, it's normal there.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you like it?
At first, I was confused.
I can't imagine. How did you adjust?
I watched others and copied them.
That's a good way to learn.
Yes, it helped me fit in better.
Did you have any misunderstandings?
Yes, once I didn't greet properly.
What happened? What did you do?
I shook hands instead of kissing.
Oh no. What did they say?
They were surprised but laughed about it.
That's good they weren't upset.
Yes, they were very understanding and kind.
Did you make other cultural mistakes?
Yes, I didn't tip at first.
Really? Why not?
I didn't know tipping was important.
Oh, I see. How did they react?
They kindly told me to tip.
That's helpful. How much do you tip?
Usually, 10% is a good amount.
That's useful to know. Any other tips?
Always learn a few words in the local language.
Great advice. I'll remember that next time.
It really helps with communication and respect.
Dialogue 4. Traveling alone versus group travel.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's great. Do you like traveling?
Yes, I love traveling a lot.
Me too. Do you travel alone?
Sometimes, but I prefer group travel.
Really? What's better about group travel?
It's more fun with other people.
I see. What are the advantages of traveling alone?
When you travel alone, it's peaceful.
That's true. Do you feel free?
Yes, I can do whatever I want.
That sounds nice. Any disadvantages?
Sometimes, it can feel lonely.
I understand. Do you feel safe alone?
Usually, but I have to be careful.
What do you miss most when alone?
I miss sharing experiences with others.
That's a good point. What about group travel?
Group travel is more social and fun.
Do you think it's easier with a group?
Yes, it's easier to plan together.
Are there any problems with group travel?
Sometimes, there are different opinions about plans.
I see. Does it affect your trip?
Not too much, but it's challenging.
I understand. Do you like traveling with family?
I enjoy traveling with my family.
What's good about family trips?
We share special moments together.
That sounds wonderful. Any challenges with family?
Yes, sometimes we argue about activities.
That happens in every family, right?
Haha, yes, it's very common.
Do you travel with friends often?
Yes, I travel with friends sometimes.
What's the best part of that?
It's fun to explore new places.
Do you ever argue with friends?
Yes, sometimes about where to go.
Do you prefer traveling alone or with others?
It depends on the trip, really.
What type of trip do you prefer alone?
I prefer solo trips for relaxation.
That makes sense. What about adventure trips?
For adventures, I like group travel.
Why is that?
It's more exciting and safer together.
I agree. Do you think traveling alone is cheaper?
Yes, it's usually less expensive alone.
But group travel can be cheaper, right?
Yes, especially for hotel rooms and tours.
True. What do you miss in group travel?
I miss having complete freedom.
What's your favorite travel style?
I like mixing both types of travel.
That sounds perfect. Do you plan your trips?
Yes, I plan everything in advance.
Do you feel comfortable traveling alone now?
Yes, but I still prefer group trips.
Dialogue 5. Airports and transportation.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Have you traveled recently?
Yes, I just returned from New York.
Oh, how was your trip?
It was great, but I had delays.
Oh no. What happened?
My flight was delayed by 2 hours.
That must have been frustrating.
Yes, it was. I had to wait.
Did you go through airport security?
Yes, I had to go through security.
What's that process like for you?
It's usually a bit stressful for me.
Why is it stressful?
I always worry about forgetting something.
I understand. Do they check everything?
Yes, they check your bags and shoes.
Do you take off your shoes?
Yes, you must take off shoes.
What about liquids?
You can only carry small bottles.
Oh, that's a good rule.
Yes, it helps with security.
Do they ask you any questions?
Yes, they ask about your trip.
That sounds a little intimidating.
It's not too bad, just annoying.
What's your preferred mode of transportation?
I prefer traveling by plane.
Why do you like flying?
It's fast and convenient for long trips.
I agree. Do you like trains?
I like trains for short trips.
Trains are comfortable, right?
Yes, they are. You have space.
What about buses?
Buses are okay, but slower.
That's true. What's your least favorite?
I dislike traveling by car.
Why don't you like cars?
I find driving tiring and stressful.
I understand. What do you do during delays?
I try to relax and read.
That's a good way to pass time.
Yes, I also use my phone.
What if your flight is cancelled?
I immediately check for other flights.
That's smart. Do they help you?
Yes, they usually offer alternatives.
Do you ever get frustrated with delays?
Yes, sometimes I feel very frustrated.
How do you stay calm?
I remind myself that delays happen.
That's a good way to think.
I also take deep breaths to relax.
Do you try to sleep during delays?
Yes, I try to take a nap.
That's helpful. Any tips for long waits?
Bring snacks, water, and entertainment.